We've got the start of this one coming your way in moments from Progressive Field. It's the Blue Jays and the Indians coming up next. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Shane Bieber gets the ball for the Indians in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Striding into the box, Bo Bichette. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Toronto, the shortstop, number 11.
First offering on its way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. And the pitch on 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mercado is right there, 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Cavan Biggio.
Next to bat for Toronto, Cavan Biggio. First delivery to him on the way.
That's outside.
Bieber is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Batting third, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Count 1-0.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he reminds me, he's the closest thing that I've seen to David Wells. You watch him throw, he's 89 to 93 miles an hour, kind of a big, loopy, overhand curveball, does have the hard slider and the changeup. A good athlete for a big guy. You'll know if he's on early, he has to get his breaking pitches over to make his fastball effective.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Oscar Mercado. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Lindor stands at second with no outs. And he misses again, 2-0. As a look, now the pitch. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. A runner at second, nobody out. 3-2 to the Indian center fielder.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball four.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Stepping up now, Carlos Santana. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
And it's 1-1. None out, runners at first and second. High in the air out to center field. Richard is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman, Ramirez.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably get that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
A ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
From the stretch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Runners are at first and second with one away. Grounded back up the middle to second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go. So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Number 27,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball in. Oh, that's low. Nope. Count 3-0.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's high.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
He's certainly searching out there on the mound. 5 straight balls in a row. You have to take a strike as a hitter right here.
2-0 count. Here it comes.
I got 3-0.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Nobody out, runner on first. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. First delivery to him on the way.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
0-1 count and the pitch. First and second here with nobody out. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Hernandez is really quite an athlete. Not only does he drive the ball with great power, but he's also a big-time threat on the base pass. He can really fly.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got tools oozing off him. When he gets out of the car at the stadium, you know he's going to impact the game, whether with his legs or with his bat.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. None out, runners at first and second. Soft liner towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Batting in, the right fielder, Garrett 5th.
So runners at first and second here with one away. And up next, the University of Virginia product, Derek Fisher. From the belt, the pitch. First and second now, one man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Pause, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch down and away, ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in a big part of the field.
Fouled away. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in for the Jays, Reese McGuire. He's set, and the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 1-2. And he popped him up. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-0 game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Digging in to try it again, Bo Bichette. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball, that's out.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Bichette stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Two balls and a strike.
Nope,
And
that's
it
a ball.
misses. 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Helpful.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You could either get a strikeout or potential double play ball.
The 3-2 pitch. Three runs already home here. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And the run will cross on the sac fly and make it a 4-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Standing in, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop, and no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Blue Jays on top, 4-0. Striding in for the Indians, Friendly Reyes. And they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. His past history with Hyunjin Ryu, he's a .333 hitter. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup, and a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. On the ground up the middle, and that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now for Cleveland, Domingo Santana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. As a look, now the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is Fisher. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
So striding in, Roberto Perez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over and the runner back safely. From the stretch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Ball one, no strike.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Two and one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. 3-1 now, and I think he wanted to know where that one was. Greg Allen would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lifted in the air to right field. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays get a complete game shutout from their starter as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
4-0 the score this afternoon. Toronto took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Hyunjin Ryu pitches well enough to get the W. Shane Bieber only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon.